What's up, guys? It's that time, NBA 2K22 cover reveal with my boy Luka. I want to
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it...
Big group substitution here for Team World. For USA, they've gone 1-for-1, making their previous attempt at the line. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says, you can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Outside Bryant. Here's Hachimura. And he makes good on the layup.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
And it's USA riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
You've got Wiseman. AI is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Garland. And for Team World, Rui Hachimura out there with Williams. And there's Bryant, and it's Alexander Walker in at the two-guard spot.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's Hachimura. That one doesn't go. So USA will take it the other way.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on James Wiseman. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Pass to Bitadze. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Quickly defended by Bryant.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And there's the pass to Bitadze. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for USA.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
And USA making a change here. Cobb's checked in, and a change for Team World. Flynn's checked in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Flynn. T right on him.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Alexander Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and that one is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the paint, there's Garland. Williams with the block. They recover it, and it gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Team World called for the foul. He'll take it. So, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for USA. Score. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Risings. AI is out there with Weissman. Then there's Cobb. Then there's Garland. AI with the bucket.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
And for Team World, they've got Bryant. Rui Hachimura out there with Clark. Then it's Williams. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now, here's Cobb. He's guarded by Williams. Floats one. Here's Clark. Bryant trying to free himself up. No good from Clark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Bryant. Weissman with the rebound.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Passes it to Hachimura. Got a hand on it. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Garland, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's good for two. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket of the night. Now, Cobb. 8 points for him. Kicks to AI. And AI throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Bryant. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Clark trying to get open. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 12.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
It's hauled in by USA.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Clark outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Darius Garland picks one up. It's a completely new group for USA. Michael Porter's out there with Williamson. Then it's AI. Then it's Morant. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for USA. Inside, AI. And AI throws it down.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
On offense, here's Team World. Flynn the pass to Clark. Porter with a block. Count that bucket. So it's USA now. To the middle. Here's AI. And AI throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Barrett. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways. And and these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
Flynn against Morant. Flynn misses. Now here's Morant. The pass to Porter. USA moving the ball around. And AI gets it to go.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Outside Flynn. Clark, a simple way to let the players be heard were the phrases they had on the backs of their jerseys in the Orlando bubble.
Yeah, I love the creativity of that, Kevin. Again, players being proactive and desiring to use the platform they've been given through basketball and their particular brands to speak to issues that resonate with them, issues of inequality and racial injustice, and to do so in a way that was unique and yet appropriate, I think is a win-win. I really do. Now, the conversation and slogans are important as a part of agitation, but now it's a matter of targeted, strategic action that can be carried out, not just by players in the league, but by all of us in our own circles of influence to effectuate change and make our world a bit better than we found it.
46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Here's AI, and he converts the layup. AI's got 31.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
On the wing, Bryant. He kicks it to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Cheese, raise a neck, head through the Drake piece, get your blood wet before the feast. Hustle, I roll hard, get to the money, I'm timing hard.